I did not mean to, where's chat? Oh, there it is. I did not mean to, drown Rosalina right at the start here, but, she deserves it. Hello, hello. How is it going, everybody? The thumbnail is confirmation that, yes. All right. I have returned today. Okay, now we're good. Today, we are going to be testing out some characters and kart combos that I want to try out in Knockout Tour. So, our next challenge is going to be getting... Hold on, I'll show it off real quick. So, our next challenge is going to be getting 3 stars in all of the Knockout Tours, including this one, even though I already have one. I did it with my sister, so it made it easier to get it, so I need to get it the real way. And so today, we're gonna test out some characters and karts online and see which one will be the best. So I have a couple ideas. We're gonna start off. Of course, we're gonna have our boy... Where is he? Where is he? There he is, Conk, of course. And I want to try, I usually play with acceleration, high acceleration, but I'm going to try out, let's try out this one. Do high speed. I want to see how that works for Knockout Tour, because usually when you're racing normally, you want to have high acceleration because there's a lot of people knocking you off. But for Knockout Tour, since we're losing people, I think speed's going to be better. And I need to try, no matter what, we are going to be in my board Conk. I don't care what it takes. I will find a combo that works with Conk. All right, there we go. Let me know how my mic and volume is and stuff. And yeah, Not gonna be the biggest stream today. But, yeah. Baby Rosalina should not exist. And I'm personally offended by her very presence as a character. I know, right? Like, I get Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, and Baby Peach, because, you know, they were characters and partners in time, but why Baby Rosalina? Now we're gonna have, Kid Pauline probably coming to this game soonish. Does he even notice? Yes, I did. I just didn't read it. Alright, I'm liking this build so far. Seems pretty alright. We're probably going until I like to try to get first place online. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be more of a chill stream today. Oh, low battery? Oh, man. I rarely have to charge this controller. It's great. Well, speed seems to be... Speed will probably be better later on, but so far, when you're in the back, it's kind of the same as regular. You're a Spantoon when I play Mario Galaxy. Yeah, I figured it was you. Pretty sure Parlin got turned into a kid. Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna be too. But like, even if it's not, who cares? I see people actually like upset about the way Donkey Kong lore is being handled. Like, it's Donkey Kong lore. Who cares? So we're not going to start this challenge until next week, because I'm going to be gone this weekend. My sister's getting married, so I just wanted to do a small little practice today. And then I think tomorrow I'd like to start Wind Waker, but we'll see. Hey. Oh god, okay. God, this is gonna be so hard. The hardest part about this challenge is probably gonna be the first lap. You know, getting in first place in the first lap. Like, I tried to do that in the Gold Mushroom Tour, and it took me 20 minutes. So it's probably gonna be doing the first lap a lot, and then just trying to keep a good lead in the rest of the laps. If Mario isn't paper working with his bro in RPG, he has no lore. That's true. I mean, Mario's just a... I mean, does Mario really have lore to begin with? I mean, people say that, Mario has lore, but... does it really? I don't think Nintendo really cares. The only time the Mario games have had, like, a connective story is with, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and, Partners in Time. And, oh, well, we already got knocked out here. Oh, man. I'm liking this combo. I'll try it in another race. We'll just be trying out a bunch of different carts and stuff, seeing what I like the most. Shit, what was I saying? Oh, the only time it's had lore is Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, and Bowser's Inside Story with Fawful. But, like, that's it. Rest of the time, Mario has no lore. You're gonna be Rousey next? Hell yeah. Rousey's, unironically, the GOAT. No. What the? Oh my god. Whoa. Boop. We're fine. Oh my god, I need to show this off real quick. So, the other day I was just, you know, minding my own business, playing Mario Kart World, and then I get a notification about a friend request. Let me show you this. Where is it? Hold on 1 second. Where? Oh, this shit. I got a friend request from myself. This dude was just pretended to be me and sent me a friend request. I have no idea why. I just randomly got that one day. Like a week ago. Like, why? No idea. It was just some random person that did it too. And then they changed it back a few days later. But I got that screenshot. You aren't running away. I know, right? It's weird. I only have 430 subscribers and I'm already getting impersonated. I'm making it big, baby. Whee. This is a great song. He's gonna steal my identity? No. He can have it. You know what? If he wants all my shoulder issues, he can gladly take them from me. Dang it. I love how the wheels on this, since they're like these tires, how they squish all in. It's funny. Kenobi Politics Episode 1 Assassination. Oh no. Yeah, guys, today I'll be teaching you how assassination works by doing a live demonstration. Oh, so good news. There's been an official tier list for Mario Kart World so far, and what they're saying is light characters are good online, but heavy characters are good offline, which means my boy Conk's in A tier, which I have never been more happy about. Our boy Conk's making it up in the world. Yeah, this seems to be a pretty good combo, though. I want to try out mainly the Rob Hog. I want to see if the Rob Hog is any good, because it's my favorite bike in the game, and it'll be funny to have Conk on a Rob Hog. $90 for... I know, it's ridiculous. I can't believe people were saying, oh, Mario Kart World, better watch out. Here comes Sonic. Like, oh my god. You actually think a Sonic game's gonna surpass Mario? Have you not been alive for the past 30 years? I was hoping I thought there was a demo out for it, but there isn't. I was actually kind of upset. It would have been fun to try out the demo. Who knows, maybe one day. I was kind of thinking it would be cool to make a video, like, play in both, me like, oh, which one's better, or something like that. Over Mario Kart is they screwed up, exactly. But they're like, guys, it has Hatsune Miku and SpongeBob. All right, first of all, Hatsune Miku, way overhyped. I don't get that shit. And SpongeBob, they don't even have any voice lines. It's ridiculous. I watched footage of it. They have no voice lines. It's like, why? Not to get started on Forces, how is absolute dog water? Oh my god, tell me about it. It's so boring. I haven't watched the full video yet, but someone did a challenge video beating the game without moving at all, just holding boost, and I think it was possible. I didn't watch the whole thing. Yeah, but it's like, oh my god. You made a game so easy and so repetitive that you don't even have to move. They can eat. I know, right? So dumb. So late. It's probably not Sega's fault. That's Nickelodeon being dumb, but dang. And people were like, "Oh, guys, just wait. Mario Kart's really expensive, but here will come Sonic with the game will be cheap and save the day." Yeah, what do you have to say now, huh? Well, like, yeah, really smart there. Yeah, this cart's pretty good. I think I might have found my combo already. It's, yeah, the meaning of boring. The only 3D Sonic games I really liked are Generations and, from what I remember, Unleashed. I'm gonna play that on here soon. Maybe that'll be the game we do after Wind Waker, but we'll see. Oh my god, you're right. She was in the Nickelodeon racing game. Jesus. God, Jojo Siwa. The inventor of gay pop. Did you know that? Gay pop never existed before she did it? What? Is my capture card not picking up audio? The fuck? What happened? It just stopped picking up audio. Here, I can... Oh, shit. Well, I can't fix that until after this race. I guess you'll have no audio for a bit. Hello, little China. How's it going? We're testing out different characters on Knockout Tour for when I try to do Knockout Tour 3 stars. Okay, well, that works. Here, I could fix it. I need to reset OBS real quick. Just give me a couple. There we go. All right, we should be back. Sorry about that. Give chat here a second to load. Oh, why isn't chat? Hello. Why aren't you fixing yourself? You gonna fix yourself? What the fuck? What's happening? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. All right. Perfectly timed to start. Have you tried Wario with the blooper? Hell no. Hell no. I am firmly against using the best combo. I hate that stuff. I hate people who only play with the meta. I just like playing as who I want. And who I want to play as is Conk. The actual GOAT of Mario Kart. Hello, Toast. How's it going? Is that Jackenstein? Yep. Is it? Well, we like to call him Jack Rio around here, but yes, it is Jackenstein. I suddenly need to make a short about that. There we go. You're supposed to be paused. There we go. Oh. There we go. Have any records? Excuse you. Who said I'm trying to go for a record, huh? You know what? I am going for the record, and that record is being the best Conqueror player of all time. And am I meeting that goal? I have no idea. But I will. You see that? That was cool. Very stylish. Could any other Conqueror player do that? I don't think so. Ow. My god, the problem with Knockout Tour is just having to get to the front as soon as possible. Because when you're back here, you're kind of just fucked. Are you really low battery? Oh, what? Back at 2. I was perfectly fine. I was close enough to the border. What? What do you mean? I love Knockout Tour. I think Knockout Tour is perfect. So, see, the thing with Knockout Tour is that my favorite races in all of Mario Kart have always been those long, big ones with multiple sections. So Knockout Tour is just a big, giant race. I love it. It's perfect for me. No. Oh, he was so beautiful with this little crowd. The wicked die alone. I'm glad they got rid of a lot of the extra characters like Metal Mario, Peachette, Tanuki Mario. Way better with having them just have costumes instead. I'm surprised they didn't do a Metal Mario costume. Like, Metal Mario was a big part of Mario Kart. It's fine though. Anything to ever prevent Pink Gold Peach from happening again. Look at him. Look how cute he is with this little crown. He's just a little guy. He's a little stinker. It's not skill-based enough? Well, you just think that because you're watching someone who's extremely epic, so you think it's easy when it's actually not. I mean, it's just supposed to be... I mean, I don't think Knockout Tour is really supposed to be super competitive. I think it's supposed to be more for fun. If you want competitive, I think that's where the normal races is where you're going to get those. Drag back into the white padded room. Shut up! I think... Hey, you know who also likes Knockout Tour? Astral Spiff. And is he ever wrong? I don't think so. So, fuck you. They disrespected Kamek by remixing it and making him the worst item. I don't think it's a bad item. It could use some tweaks, though. I think that the things he spawned in don't last long enough. Like, when he spawns in chain chomps and enemies, if they lasted for just, like, 5 seconds longer, I think Kamek would be a lot better. Watch it gets clapped. Hey, you know, a show isn't entertaining if the hero is always perfect all the time, you know? There's gotta have some action. I was in theater in high school. I know about this shit. No, it's all part of my strategy. I call it the conk door gets conked method, where you conk door into different conkable items, and conk as much as you can conk to get to the front of the pack. Don't shut up. I want tracks, not scenic routes. Then just vote random. If you vote random online, then you can do the 3 laps. I'm a theater kid too. I could tell. All right, so we tried out conk door on the pyramid. Let's try a different conk door. She conked on my door until I'd lobster cart. I don't like... See, the problem is I don't like heavy characters, but if you're not being knocked around so much, I guess it doesn't... I mean, see, with Knockout Tour, you're not getting knocked down as much, so speed matters more than weight and acceleration. Well, let's try... There's the Rob Hog. Little more speed. How's this compare? It's a lot slower. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's try this. Let's go a lot speed. My wife conked on my door till she took the kids. Damn. See, I just don't... See, the thing is, it feels weird having low acceleration, but it doesn't really matter if you don't need acceleration as much. Track only... Well... See, that wouldn't really work, because... I guess you could do... track only knockout towards by doing a portal or something. I guess, but... Yeah, I like this more. He does look pretty stylish on the sled, though. I mean, who am I kidding? Contour looks stylish no matter what. I wish they had costumes, though. I would kill for Contour to have a top hat. It looks so perfect on him. Jesus. Go to the dash. Thank you. Luigi, taco stand is canon? Hell yeah. Good. Nintendo needs to do more with Waluigi. I need Waluigi taco stand the game. Oh yeah, I always do forget that these are glasses he's wearing, not... They look like his eyes, but they're glasses. What do his eyes actually look like? They're just tiny little dots, probably. No, it doesn't. Tricking in the air doesn't only move you side to side, you can move up and down. If you constantly trick upwards, you'll stay in the air for longer. Oh, wait, this is my chance to get to the front. Let's go. Oh, well, I think if you trick up while flying, you stay in the air longer. But if you trick up normally, you'll go a little bit faster. I think. At least that's what it feels like. I don't know. I don't even know if it really works like that. It just feels good, you know? That would be a perfect Waluigi game. Him killing the MCU. It's like Deadpool kills the MCU, but it's just Waluigi. Oh, damn it. Okay. I wish I didn't have to... I wish I could stream this weekend, but I have a wedding to go to. It's gonna be boring. But there's gonna be cake, so... Could be worse. Wait, please make it. Okay, good. Oh, no. See, this one feels pretty good. I just need to get to the front to actually test how it goes front running. Somebody already did that 8 years ago. I could see that. That totally makes sense to me. They probably did it with Shaggy too when he had his whole freaking 1% power meme. Forgot about that. How long? That was years ago, wasn't that? That was maybe like 4 years ago. Damn. When I clicked on Squid Game, I didn't think I would see an old woman try to convince the guards to let her in the bathroom by telling him about when need to use the bathroom. What? And if she was Hismo? I have no idea what that means. Hey, I wall grind. Listen, I do those things I'm just... Shut up. I'm not the best at it yet. That's what today's for. It's for practice. Especially practice while talking. That's the main... Oh, pff, well, I fell way behind. I've only been live for 10 minutes. Let's try something else. Here, what's the light? Let's go. What's the lightest vehicle? I want light. Well, that's not bad. Oh, here we go. This one seems pretty alright. Pretty mixed and everything. Let's try this. Why do I see memes about the most unrelatable stuff? Like, no, brother, I do not twerk in the bathroom. That is not a relatable meme. What? I do that all the time. What do you mean? Oh wait, I haven't been... I forgot I reset OBS. I've been live for 30 minutes. I was like, I've not been live for 10 minutes. That feels ridiculously short. God, I did this one so many times to get first place in it when I first did it. It took forever. This one's so annoying. Especially right at the end. You would do so well. Right at the end, you would get past, and it sucks. You drew Bowser Jr. the most as a kid? Paintbrush or spear? I don't think I drew him a lot, but I loved Bowser Jr. growing up. Like, especially in Galaxy, with him having like his big robots and stuff. I loved that shit as a kid. Kenopi's age range is 7 to 16. What does that mean? You think I'm between 7 and 16 years old? For his viewers? Oh, I don't... Well, I mean, maybe. I think that's majority of YouTube, though. Majority of YouTubers are watched by kids. It's hard to tell, though, because, you know, a lot of kids will just lie and be like, no, I'm actually 18, so they can watch 18 plus stuff, but yeah. I mean, YouTube even bragged a few years ago that they have majority kids watching their platform. I remember that. I remember it was a big deal. YouTube got in some sort of trouble for it. I don't remember. Have you seen some of those comments? Yeah, I have gotten some pretty dumb comments before, but I think everyone does. This one's feeling... This plane's feeling pretty good. It's a good mix of everything. You know what I wish, with problems with Knockout Tour? I'm surprised there isn't a Knockout Tour that ends at Rainbow Road. or one that doesn't end at DK Spaceport. Those tracks both seem perfect to have a knockout tour end with. I'm surprised they don't do either. Especially Rainbow Road. You know what I want? And I think what Nintendo's gonna do is, over the years, we're probably gonna get a bunch more knockout tours because it's a lot easier to make than new tracks and stuff. And I want there to be a entire, every course knockout tour. Like, you go across the entire map in one giant knockout tour. I think that would be awesome. It would be hard as hell to do, though, probably. Imagine doing, like, 30... like, 29 of the 30 tracks. You're at Rainbow Road, right about to get to the end, and 3-star it. And then Baby Rosalina beats you. I would kill myself. If I don't talk much, it's because I'm playing Celeste. You're all good. Has Tarika's track selection? I don't think that's true. A few of them are pretty iffy, but I think most of them are pretty good. Especially the new ones. I'm really liking the new tracks. Ow. YouTube seeing a show about a man getting over addictions and PTSD, but it's animated. Started off. Yeah, I remember. What was that? The Amazing Digital Circus has been having that problem with people like putting it on for their kids on Netflix. Especially the new episode, they really went in with the swearing to be like, guys, don't let your kids watch this. I still need to watch that show. I watched the first 2 episodes, but nothing past that. Oh, shit. My cord's right here. Oh, no. I didn't think you would die on me. That's the first time it's died on me. I mean, it's gotten low, but not died. No, not my rumble! Eight is still the GOAT, no offense, Wii addicts. It's... Go. There we go. Oh, it's just not going. It's gonna be so weird ever going back to other games but this. Like, I was watching someone play some Mario Kart 7, and I was watching, I was like, damn, bro, this guy isn't even charge jumping. What's wrong with him? I was like, oh, wait, he's not in this game. I've been so Mario Kart world brained. That's so hard to look at any other one now. How did I survive? Ha! Fuck you, Rosalina. You probably should have had that, but I don't care. In the late, yeah. The only thing I don't like about Digital Circus is that, they did the maid. They put Jax in a maid dress, which that isn't the problem. My problem is it feels very like they did it just for merch, because they made like 3 merch items with Jax in a maid dress. Like the day the episode came out. Like, all right, this feels a little bit like you're just doing it so people buy merch. I don't like shows like that. I don't like when people directly do something just for merch. Which I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but it kind of feels like it, you know? Ow. Yeah, I'm liking this airplane. I think this might be my combo. We'll try this out, and then I'll try out the Rob Hog. But I think airplane might be the way to go. We're getting pretty far with it. Come here, Johnny. Give me that ass, Johnny. You still find 8 Deluxe more fun overall. Yeah, that's fair. I can see that. Oh, my brothers! How are you doing, everyone? I love you all. Conk, dang it. Conkdor's the runt of the litter. He's like the ugly little duckling. Everyone else is so large, but not Conkdor. Our poor little boy. He's just so small. And no, it's not because of nostalgia, because I grew up with Skylanders in Minecraft. God, I replayed Skylanders Imaginators a couple years ago. Oh my god, I could not stand it. It was so awful to play. I've watched I think his name is Lex Roy or something like that. I'd have no idea. But I've watched some of his Skylanders content, and I like watching Skylanders content every once in a while. You know, if it's like a good challenge and if like the YouTuber's good, blah blah blah. But playing it is god-awful. Made flesh, they have a lot of explaining to do to their parents. Yeah, I mean, think of the size of jar you need for that too. Like, you need a big old, like, mason jar. Not a mason jar, like a mason jug. For all the episodes was drawn all the way back in 2023, and then outfit was drawn by the creator back in, and they have confirmed that Glitch hasn't told them to do anything for merch. Yeah, I saw that, but I saw someone say like, oh, you know, they didn't do it for merch, they did it because they want to, blah blah blah. But my argument is that what's to say Gooseworks didn't intentionally make the maid dress with the intention of it being made into merch further down the line. I'm not saying that's true. That's just like my brain playing like both sides, I guess. Which is fine. I don't care. I don't care if they make merch of it. They can do whatever they want. It's their stuff. Well, like, Gooseworks has been on the internet for a long time, right? She knows people like maid dresses. I don't even get it. Like, I am a bisexual man who loves him some twink gay ass, but I do not get the appeal of maid dresses at all. Like, nothing. It does nothing. Like, I don't get it. Is it just like a big joke on the internet, or do people actually like maid dresses? Parents buying hundreds of plasticine figures just to use the eagle the whole time? What does that mean? Making the merch. No, yeah, that's true. Well, hold on. I don't think Goosework doesn't have any involvement with the merch. I mean, I don't think she just writes and animates. Like, I don't think it's fair to say she has no involvement. That would be weird. Especially since she's the creator of the show, they would want her input on stuff. Yeah, I've never found them attractive either. It's so weird. I hope it's a joke. Oh, why didn't I get turned into a Goomba? I want to be turned into a head of a penis. Let me through. No. I still need to unlock the Fishbones guy. I need Fishbones and Rocky Wrench until I have all the characters. I went around and unlocked all the outfits though, so I can look the most fabulous I want. But honestly, I trust that's not the... No, I mean, I don't really think so either, but I don't know. Does it really matter? I saw people were like, oh, it's such a big deal. They're doing it just for money, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, calm down. We're not doing it. They're like, oh, they're doing it just to, like... Here, I'm filling up my water. They're doing it to get, like, a Gooner fan base or some shit. I think that's what they said. It's like, all right, I think you're being a little dramatic. Or Mario and Luigi sing for Peach and Peach shows Toad. I love that song. Shut up, bitch. I gotta... What's inside a question block? It's a me, Mario. I'm better than pastrami. God, I used to watch that all the time when I was younger. I shouldn't have, but I did. When for... Do you know the... Did you ban the word for queers or... How you spell it? What word? Are we talking about the F word? The F-A word? Because no, I didn't ban it, but why are you trying to tag that in chat? Or are you talking about something else? God, we've been playing like this, only the same two this whole time. Just fine, but... I really do think Nintendo's gonna make more knockout tours. It's an easy way to do DLC on a regular basis without adding like a bunch of... Oh, gay? No, I didn't ban gay. Gay should be fine. You know, Little Titan, you're the only one that's ever complained about censorship, so maybe it's just you. Maybe YouTube just doesn't like you, and they think you're being homophobic when you say gay. Gay. Yeah, see, you can say gay. It's okay. It's okay to be gay, Little Titan. You don't have to be scared. It is Pride Month after all, so it's okay. I've been, so over the past few days, I've had a lot of ideas for challenges and different casual games I want to play on here, and I want to do, there's this fan game called Mario and the Music Box, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's wild. It was this it was a visual novel fan game from it was from a while back now, but I used to watch, I think Luigi Kid Gaming, his name is, play it, and I haven't played it in a long time. It's wild. All I remember that it's like Mario and Luigi are like the reincarnation of these old rich ghosts or some shit. It's weird, but it's like impressive too. Like its art style is like actually pretty beautiful. I think that would be fun to do on here one day. But I did think of a Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle challenge. That's not a Nuzlocke. And I think I'm going to do that maybe after Mario Kart World. We'll see. But I found a good one that I don't think anyone else has done. And we'll be able to do the whole game. I'm excited for that one, actually. That one's going to be fun. I've been trying to think of a challenge for that game for a while, and I finally found a good one. That might be next. We'll see. At least for video challenges. I think I want to do a casual challenge soon of doing like Mario Odyssey with a challenge wheel. So like every kingdom, I spin the wheel. So like maybe, oh, Lake Kingdom, you can't jump. In Wood Kingdom, you can't throw Cappy or something like that. I think that would be fun. Just an idea for now. I also want to play the FNAF games on here. I've never played, besides for Help Wanted and Security Breach, I haven't played any of the original FNAF games. And I want to do that. Yeah, you're right. You're not what? God, I have such a short attention span. And with the delay on stream, people can agree with me on something, I'll completely forget what we're talking about. Hey, Luigi, it's okay. It's a bit... What to say? Please don't be afraid. I think Luigi dies in one of the endings of the music box. Why does it keep doing that? It's done that a couple times already. Well, it's done it twice. Ugh. Or I'll fix it as soon as I can. Sorry. It's like a puppy with ADHD. Yes. No, I'm more like a cat with ADHD, I would say. I'm a cat with I really am like a cat, because like I'll get lazy a lot of the time, sleep a lot, but then every once in a while I'll get bursts of energy with zoomies. Well, I'm probably gonna lose here, but that's all right. Or not. Wait. Never mind, we're still going. I'll fix the capture card as soon as this race is over, sorry. I hope that isn't a reoccurring thing. It's only happened... Well, it happened twice today, and it happened once before. I don't know, is this being weird today? My ex once told me she had a pet kink and want... Oh. Well, you know what? That's better than, bestiality, so I'll take that. The fox saying he's a cat is so... Private focus plot for a children's book. I didn't even think about that. Shh, don't call me out like that. Where the fuck are we? Oh, for some reason I thought that was the end of the lap. I was like, why are we here? This is not a course. Hello, moose. You're not a cat, said Papa Fox. You're a fox, like me. That kind of is a book, isn't it? It's not with foxes or cats, but... It's not a book, or it's like a show. What is that? I swear, I have something, like, just on the tip of my mind, where it's like an animal thinking he's another animal, but he's actually not. What is it? Okay. Let's see if I unplug the capture card. Plug it back in. Okay, yeah. I always have to close OBS every time I unplug and plug back in my capture card, so just give me like 2 seconds here. Alright, I'm back. Wait. Do I just have a type... My ex before that, he had a kink for people quietly screaming. What does that mean? Quietly, like... Is that what he's into? Am I turning him on? Why is Conk looking down on it? He was sad that he lost the race. Well, he didn't lose, but he fell. He fell out. He's sad. I wish you saw, but I was Tenant for a while after Spampton. Hell yeah. You were the superior character. Just run at that point? Yeah, that's weird. And I wish I could I wish I had good X stories, but I've never had a partner, so I can't have X stories. It's sad. I'm all alone. You guys are all I have at this point. Love me. I'll become one of those weird YouTubers who calls his fan base kittens and shit. I'll become Dream. His emotions aren't the only thing down about Conk. What does that mean? I mean, look, this Conk, he's a little fucked up. You know, he's a lot smaller than the others. Dude, this would make a good children's book. Conk the Race Star. You know, he has to prove himself. That's gonna be the story arc for the Mario Kart video. It's gonna be a story arc of Conk being the worst Mario Kart racer because he's dumb and stupid looking. But then he 3-stars every course and he's loved by all. If I get called a kitten on stream, oh god. God, Dream is such a fucking weirdo. I'm glad I'm glad people are finally like, all right, we're done with you. It took way too long, but thank God. All right, now we can test out. See, I think Conk in the airplane is the way to go. This feels pretty good. I like having equal stats rather than like a big speed stat compared to acceleration. I just like it all being relatively equal. We'll try out the Rob Hog though. A couple rounds with that. The dude, he would be a Dr. Seuss character. The Conqueror who conks. This is a Conqueror. A Conqueror must conk. Conk. This Conqueror is smaller than the others. He cannot conk. Bonk. Honestly, I think Dream is a victim from people. Okay, here's the thing about that. A huge problem I have with Dream is he was a massive queer baiter, which sounds weird, but let me explain. So people would ship him and George and other stuff like that, and he would encourage them. He would encourage people to draw weird ship art of him and his friends fucking. And then he did it, and he would play into the jokes too, where sometimes like him and George would say like a flirty type joke, and it was totally queer baiting. He was doing it just because he wanted a queer, bigger audience. I will die on that hill. It's always been, it's just like, I always got a bad feeling from him. And I think that was his goal. Fire, Conk, Raiden, thank you. We're gonna make Conk the icon of Mario Kart. Forget Mario Kart World, no, Conqueror Kart World. Conqueror Kart, I'm conking it. You want to do that shit with your own boyfriend? Like, you know, I like name calling. Not name calling, pet names and stuff, but like, there's certain ones that feel weird. Like, Kitten feels weird. There's another one. I don't know, some of them feel weird. Can solo the whole multiverse. A conch door is a type of predator that likes to conk, but the conch door on a hill Hoogabaloo doesn't conk, but honked. This conch door doesn't conk, he honks. And this one, he bonks. Conking and bonking it. Dr. Ben Dova? Hell yeah. Isn't that from... I feel like that might be from Family Guy? I don't know. My god. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I've had this idea the past few days for a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game, and I want to share it. Okay, here's the idea. You do Five Nights at Freddy's, the Office gameplay, you know, your average Office-in, but the twist is, as part of the night, you have to play WarioWare-styled mini-games. So, like, you know, you're playing, like, a couple games of WarioWare, then you hear an animatronic in the hallway, so you gotta pause it, like, close the door, and get back to WarioWare. I think that would be fun as hell. Because I was thinking, like, I watched someone do the 6-hour real-time in FNAF, the real mode thing, and I was like, oh, it would be fun if there was something you could do during that. Like, WarioWare, I think that would be perfect. And I was thinking about, like, one mechanic could be, like, if you lose a minigame, you won't die, but one animatronic will hear it. So, like, if you lose a minigame, they'll come running for you, and you have to quickly close the door, or something like that. And if you fail 3 minigames, an animatronic will kill you. I think it would be fun. He sees literally every caked up. Hell yeah. Dude, have you seen the cake of Funtime Freddy? Hell yeah. I would let Funtime Freddy do unspeakable things to me. Hear no one. Hey, listen. Okay, you know what? I can do Hear Me Out. Hear me out. The Funtime animatronics, besides for Baby, are not possessed by any kids. The Funtimes, especially Freddy, Foxy, I think Blora too. I know Baby did. Their main purpose was just to kidnap kids and kill them. They're not haunted. So, I can, besides for Baby, they're not haunted. So I can fuck Funtime Freddy as much as I want. And you can't stop me. Someone in charge of the animatronics, that would be cool. Like I've seen that kind of done before, where you kind of play as the animatronics, but it was stupid. But yeah, that would be cool. Someone does the animatronics and you defend the room from those animatronics. That would be fun. Does Funtime Freddy use the puppet when getting freaky? Oh, that's a good point. How old is Bonnet? I mean, how old is Bon Bon? We're not talking about Bonnet. Bonnet's gross. But Bon Bon? I don't know. Bon Bon can go in the other room. I mean, Funtime Freddy can take Bon Bon off, so we'll just truck him in the other room. Conk Funtime Freddy? Fuck yeah. No, I said Funtime Freddy's gonna not conk me, so pay attention. A important distinction. I love how one of his animations is him just conk in the air. FNAF, we also have to do tasks around the place. I've been really into Five Nights at Freddy's fan games the past couple, like 2 weeks or so. There are some really good ones out there. There's one I want to do, Playtime with Percy. where you basically, you know, it's classic FNAF, but you also have to, like, play mini games on a Tomodachi Life and do tasks like that. It looks pretty fun. Oh boy. Oh no. Damn. Yeah, this is gonna be the biggest hindrance of Knockout. Just right in front. Oh, I'm still in. Nice. Hopefully it's gonna be easier with computers instead of real life people. I would imagine it is. I don't know, the computers in this game are pretty cracked. One of his animatronics is him just conking the air. Chuck E. Cheese, but he's a bear and he kills you. That's a great idea. I've never heard of that before. I want a, you know how there's like Twitch controls kind of games where like Twitch will add like, oh, Twitch controls Mario 64 and they add like Goombas and stuff. I want that with FNAF. Like I want to come into a FNAF night and be like, oh, this Twitch chatter added an animatronic. They added Foxy or something like that. That would be so cool. I saw it be done kind of with Ultimate Custom Night for charity, but that was too chaotic. We need something more controlled. I think that would be really cool. I just found out earlier today that Help Wanted 2 is on Switch too. I've been wanting that game for a while. I didn't know it was on Switch. I'm totally getting that. That would be fun to do on stream. I can't do it in VR, which sucks, but hey, if I could play it on stream, that could be fun. Maybe for Halloween. That'd be a fun Halloween thing. Maybe. I don't know. Chat moves the animatronics? Exactly! That would be cool! You would have to do... I think you would have to make the nights a little longer, though. Maybe like 10 minutes or so. No. There is a lot you would have to figure out, but the idea just sounds really cool. The Mimic! I still haven't watched Astral Spiff's video on the Mimic. I need to watch that. Well, I'm kind of holding on to the hope that it comes to maybe Switch 2 one day. So I could play it on here blind, but it probably won't. So I'll probably just watch Astral Spiff play it. Dude, I love Funtime Freddy. Funtime Freddy is probably my favorite animatronic. I love him. He's great. He's so goofy. I love his voice. I was so happy that he was in Help Wanted. You deal with him in the FNAF 4 room. I love Funtime Freddy. I actually have a Help Wanted challenge idea. I think it would be kind of fun to try to beat the game without any sound. That sounds really hard, potentially, but I don't know, it could be fun. Conflicted on watching Dashi playthrough or... I don't know. I don't watch either of them, so... Flip a coin. Well, Corey X Kenshin was in FNAF, so... He's the ultimate FNAF dude. Oh, you do this. I was just thinking yesterday. Oh. Never mind. I was just thinking yesterday it would be fun to do that track backwards in part of a race, and I thought we were just gonna do that, but never mind. Come here, G-U-U-U. 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 Come here. Come over here, U-U-U. G-U-U-U. I remember back in, I think I was in 6th or 8th grade when Sister Location came out, but I remember being at school that day. I was like, talking to my friends. I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to watch someone play Sister Location when I get home. And a Paper Mario Color Splash came out on the same day too. So I was like, dude, I get to play Color Splash and watch someone play Sister Location when I get home. That's gonna be awesome. I was like, and I heard someone say like, yeah, that's gonna be cool. I was like, oh, you're gonna watch Sister Location too? And they're like, what? No, I'm talking to someone else. The fuck is that? I was like, oh, never mind. I felt so defeated. I was besides for one other person, I was the only person in my grade that liked FNAF. Well, I mean, there was a couple I met later on, but they weren't in love with it as much as I was. Where's... Oh, there it is. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna try Rob Hogg. I really like the airport. Well, nah, let's... How different is the Rob Hogg? Yeah. It's a little more acceleration, but... A little more acceleration, less weight. I don't know. I think I'm good with the airplane. I think it's pretty nice. Guys, I played Sister Location, but I couldn't find the location of my sister. I failed. No! Oh my god. Hold on. I just got why it's called Sister Location. Besides for the fact that, you know, it was like, it's the sister location to FNAF. It's called Sister Location because that's where Michael Afton's sister is. It's the sister's location. I just got that. Maybe that was intentional. I don't know if it was, but... Oh, that's clever. I just solved FNAF, guys. That confirms Elizabeth is in baby. Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory. Today, I'm gonna touch your balls. This is the baby. Hey, listen, man. Is exactly. Listen, Jackenstein, don't sass me. Oh yeah, I'm pretty good at this knockout tour too, because this is the one I practiced. Seeing how hard this would be. Here, we'll get a good test of how the airplane is at front running. No. FNAF 4, for sure, you're the crying child. You play as Michael Afton in every FNAF game, except for 4. You play as Michael Afton in 1 through 3, in Sister Location and FNAF 6. In 4, you play as Crying Child. In Ultimate Custom Night, you're William Afton in Hell. And then Help Wanted, I think you play as Vanessa in Help Wanted. I think that's what it is. Then Security Breach or Gregory. Help Wanted 2, I have no idea. Yeah. Should get a full length and opiate. See, that's the type of video I would make if I had, like, an editor making videos with me. But, you know, just because it's just me, I want to focus on the big videos. But I always thought about that. It would be fun to make shorter videos of, like, highlights of playthroughs and stuff like that. But I just can't. Not currently. Maybe one day. The journals is revealed Mike seeing the Nightmare animatronic shortly after the bite of 83. Oh, yeah. I don't know. FNAF lore is too complicated. There's a reason I dropped out of FNAF lore. Ugh. It's so annoying. I can never get anything straight. To be fair, FNAF 4, like, I'm pretty sure from what I remember FNAF lore, we have a pretty good feeling of what's going on in 1 through Custom Night and Help Wanted. but no one can figure out FNAF 4. Like, Scott made FNAF 4 because it's like, all right. In FNAF, everyone complained with FNAF 3. It was like, oh, it's too easy. We figured out all the lore already. And Scott was like, all right, fuck you. Here's FNAF 4. And then no one understands what's going on now. And then he's like, don't worry, guys. I know the game that will solve FNAF 4. Sister location. It's like, what? Okay, yeah, we figured out a couple new things with FNAF 4, but this is a bunch of new stuff. This doesn't solve FNAF 4. Have I seen that Vanessa versus Phantom rap battle? Yes, I actually really like it. It's good. Was actually the... Yes, I do know that. Well, Mimic is Glitch Trap, though. That's the thing. I think how... From what I know, without looking into it recently, I think what it is the Mimic saw... Afton being a little murderous bitch, and he was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And so he became Glitch Trap, put himself in, or I think a part of him became, I don't know, it's so annoying. I'm back. Hello, just your average gamer. How's it going? How you been? No, I think Glitch Trap was part of the Mimic because the Mimic is Burn Trap, and Burn Trap's controlling Vanessa. So Glitch Trap would have to be part of the Mimic, I think. The Mimic! I disagree. I think... I'm glad Afton's dead. I'm glad. It was time to move on. I think the Afton story 1 through Ultimate Custom Night is great. And them just kind of like trying to hold on to that in Security Breach was not a good idea. I'm glad they're finally moving on from the Aftons. I liked them and their story, but yeah. It's time to see some new stuff. I'm excited to either watch or play Secret of the Mimic. It looks good. Like, I've heard that it's not, you know, it's glitchy, which is to be expected to steal wool. But I've heard it's actually, like, fun. And it looks fun, too. Like, the Mimic being the clown and running down that hallway, that looks cool. And I saw the big Music Man. I love Music Man. Music Man! We've gotten here. I think we'll keep going until I'd like to win a knockout tour. That's our end goal for the stream, is to win a knockout tour online. Then I think we'll be ready for knockout tour next week. Meow. There's a Toriel versus Glamrock Freddy rap battle. Jesus Christ. I love all the dumb rap battles there are. Especially the old ones. They're so funny. A lot of them are actually pretty catchy too. I've been watching the Peter Griffin versus Deadpool one. I haven't watched all of it, but from what I have, it's so dumb. It's so funny. I have a respect for people who still do nerdcore type songs like that. A lot of people, it's not as popular anymore, and I'm glad there's still people doing that shit. Oh. I can't believe Weird Al was in an epic rap battles of history. I just found that out like a few months ago. He was in Bill Nye versus Isaac Newton. Like, imagine being them and asking Weird Al, like, hey, you want to be on our dumb YouTube channel? And he's like, oh, hell yeah. That's amazing. That's beautiful. Oh yeah, I have seen the William Afton versus Alfie's. Well, I didn't watch it. I saw it in my recommendation, though. That's so funny. I've seen the William Afton versus Mr. Krabs. That one's actually really good. It's unironically very catchy. Childhood crushes. I was the biggest fan of Starfire back in the day. I'm a big fan of Starfire, but not in that way, because she's a child. I saw people, I remember seeing people online be like, oh, Raven's the best. Raven's amazing and beautiful, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no. You guys are missing on Starfire. She's the better one. You're back, Gabo? Thank you. Look, Conk can finally fly. He's a flightless bird. No, you're fine. I think it is kind of homophobic to say, but I don't care if you call me Gabo. I know you're doing it in a joking, nice way. You're fine. You're more of a Raven kid. Yeah, I've heard split opinions on that on Gabo too. I'm fine with it. But I could understand people not though. But you're fine. Yeah, I never got the appeal. You're saying you're a Raven kid. I never gotten the appeal. I don't know. I've never been into the goth darkiness, I guess. I've always been into more like happy and preppy. That's been my whole life, I guess. No wonder everyone knew I was gay before I did. I just like stuff that's happy. Sue me. Oh, what? You like joy and whimsy? You fucking homo. Look, it's another Conk. Who is that? What's your name? Conk. Come, brother. We must race together. You don't like being called Gabo because you're not gay? Well, that would make sense. The build, though? Yeah, I guess. Alright. Go away. It's Wario B. You tell me I can be Wario? Excuse me, everyone. Get out of my way. I'm surprised I haven't wanted to play as Piranha Plant in this game, because I remember when Smash Ultimate came out, I loved playing as Piranha Plant, but in this game, he just didn't speak to me. Not as much as the Conk, or Pianta, or Cataquack. You said you want to be happy, bro, is queer confirmed. Exactly. Oh, what, you like Nintendo games, you homo? That's what's really sucked about, you know, especially with that shit, me liking happy stuff. I live in Montana. All right, you're supposed to like hunting, fishing, and playing football. I don't like any of that stuff. I don't want to play Mario Kart. We can finally beat Conquerors, hell yeah. I was a Yoshi main back when I used to play Smash. When I play Smash occasionally, I like I like heavy character. It's weird. I don't like heavy characters in racing games, but in Smash Bros, I love heavy characters. So like King K. Rool, Ganondorf, Bowser. I like those guys. I do really like Young Link though. He's probably my best character. Him or Luigi. Or Banjo. But recently I've mainly just played as Young Link. Your dad was oh, no. Oh, whoops. Shit. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, dang it. I thought we were fine to turn that way. Oh, man. My dad once called you gay for sucking on a popsicle when I was 12. Damn. Oh, what? You like popsicle, you homo? I forgot about fish fry. That was an old one. That's an old reference. That stream's almost a year old. In August it will be. That's crazy. I love heavy. You know what? I'm not attracted to heavy characters, but I like them in Smash Bros. I love just fucking around in the open world between races. It's so fun. It's a popsicle. Well, was it a colorful popsicle? Do you think about that? Was it a rainbow popsicle? You sick fuck. Conk door. Joan? John? What the fuck's your name? Wait, what? John? John? Is that how you spell John? No, that's not how you spell John. John is John. What is it? Johan? Johan? There's John. John is Luigi. Who's Johan? Ow. It was a rainbow popsicle. See, I told you. Called you gay for missing a golf shot. Damn. Dude, gay. Golf is the lamest sport of all time. I can't, like, I've told my dad, like, how do you not only play golf? People watch golf. Are you kidding me? That sounds awful. That's like watching people play Cookie Clicker instead of playing Cookie Clicker. And playing a Cookie Clicker is even boring. Cookie Clicker is the golf of video games. You're called a gay for not playing Fortnite. Fortnite's gay as hell. I don't know what they're talking about. Have you watched baseball? No, I hate sports. When I was in 5th grade, I did basketball for like a month or so because my parents hated me and wanted me to do sports. And I remember during our first game, I, obviously sucked at sports because I'm a fat fuck. And, so, I was not taken into serious. We're in 5th grade. We're just having fun, messing around and whatnot. And I played a round. And then the next round I was on the bench. And the assistant coach came up to me. And keep in mind, I'm in 5th grade. And he leaned over, went to my ear and said, "Stop fucking around." He got mad at me for messing around in a 5th grade basketball game. And so I told my mom and she pulled me out of basketball immediately. It was like, damn, bro, imagine saying that to a kid. Stop fucking around. This is serious. We're on the NBA, dude. We're 11 years old. I have the unfortunate pleasure of being in a home. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. That's rough. Here, you can be as gay as you want here. I will not judge. I will not judge anyone for anything like that. Race, gender, ethnicity. Is that how you say it? I don't know. This is a cool space where we talk about being gay. Calling you queer, then glaze a grown man because they're good at sports. Exactly. And they'll look at like pictures of like Andrew Tate being all buff. It's like, no, I'm looking at him because I want to look like that, not because I like it. Baseball is basically a game where you're there for hours and only play for 5 minutes. I did baseball when I was younger, and yeah, I was like that. Family jokes about gay, but isn't homophobic. Hell yeah. So you can make gay jokes, just as long as you're not doing it in a hurtful way, you know? I hate when people are like, you're never allowed to joke about things like that ever. Like, no, you can make jokes about it, just as long as you're being nice and respectful. Shut up, Marvel. I'm kidding, I love you. My bird's making noises. He's yapping up there. Roby yapping. I have my door open because I'm home alone for a couple days as my family sets up for the wedding. So I'm just, you know, just in case. I need the soundtrack to this game so bad. Not just to listen to it. I need it for videos. You know how many songs would be so good for videos? Damn, this game's gonna be an endless fountain of soundtracks for YouTube videos. It's gonna feed me for decades. You have a passion for storytelling and acting, and that's one of the things I've been called gay for, being creative. God, yeah, that is such a like a gay stereotype. I hate, yeah, it's so dumb. It's like, oh, you're a man that's creative, you must be gay. Like, well, yeah, they are gay, but that doesn't mean they have to be gay. Like, my drama teacher wasn't gay. That was just one of the straightest men I've ever met. That man loved his wife. And he was creative. He wasn't gay. Maybe you know, when people call you gay now, just take it as a compliment. Like, yeah, that means I'm creative. So, oh no, I'm gay? Yeah, I want to be. Did you put the Animal Crossing on your playlist? I just have like a bunch of video game music downloaded on my computer. So I have like Animal Crossing, Pikmin, Kirby, and I just add them into videos where I can. I have a couple. I use Animal Crossing music as my my alarm for waking up. I'll set it as like I'll do like 10 a.m. and I'll send it to like Animal Crossing 10 a.m. music. I like it. There are actually some pretty good alarms Animal Crossing does. They're fitting for alarms. Being in high school and taking whoever moves first is gay. It's a championship game. God, my you know, it's the football players in our school would, you know, they were the type to be like, oh, that's gay, you're queer, blah blah blah, you know, shit like that. But how do I say this? We had an incident when I was in high school where the football players, they would do this ritual. It was called the Falcon Stamp because that's the school I went to, the mascot's the Falcons. But what they would do is they would hold down a new player forcibly, and something, I can't exactly remember what it was, but I think it was they would put their dick and balls on their head, you know, like forcibly. And I remember there was a big scandal going on at the school, and that's when I broke my foot, so I was out of school for like a week or two, and it was crazy. Like, I remember it was on the news for a bit, but nothing happened, which, shocking. Oh, you're telling me you're telling me football players in Montana didn't face any repercussions in high school, wow, shocking. But yeah, it's like they will make fun of people for being gay, but then they're doing that kind of shit. Like, what is wrong with you people? There was a Twitter drama because one guy said he liked buff women and everyone... Oh, oh yeah, I remember. That happens all the time. That's Twitter for you. Twitter's filled with the most brain-dead people of all time. My brother is a dance teacher and he's married and serves in the Air Force in Jacked. Is he gay because he changes dance? Dude, your brother sounds cool as fuck. A dance teacher in the Air Force? Hell yeah. Let me know if he... And he's buff. Let me know if he ever gets divorced. For, no reason in particular. Well, hold on. Is he married to a man, though? Because if he's married to a man, that would make him gay. The bullying the gay out of themselves, yeah. No? Okay, he's safe then. He's not gay then. Yeah, that's... It's... Especially just, What the fuck is that? Not progression, not profession. Projection. Protection. Protection? How do you say that? Projecting. Projection. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what their bullying comes from. They don't want to accept the fact that they are because their parents are probably homophobic. And they are themselves because, you know, their parents raised them to be terrible. So, yeah, it probably is just a bunch of projection. It's sad. I mean, they're assholes, so, like, fuck them. But, like, you know... I mean, they probably are hurting, too. That's why a lot of people bully, because they're hurting. That doesn't make it okay, but... You know... How did you spend $140 on Minecraft Story Mode? How? It's on Netflix! Just get Netflix! It's on there! Did you buy it 12 times? How the fuck did you spend that much money on it? What? Fuck you. The boomerang is such a better item in this game than 8 Deluxe because whenever you have it, you know, there's so many more players now that it's actually useful. It used to suck. I don't like the stereotype that gays hang out with girls. Most of my friends are straight men. Oh, that's... See, that's funny because all my friends were women in high school. So I am a stereotype. Oh, they took it off of Netflix? Oh, okay. It was removed from the stores? Really? Why? That sucks. I want to play a Telltale game on here. I think I want to try and do Batman. I think that would be fun. I want to... If I do Batman, the goal is to be mean to everyone except for Alfred. That's my goal. I hate everyone except for Alfred, because Alfred's the best. The best DC character. I remember watching Minecraft Story Mode when it came out. Watching popular MMOs do it. Man, that was a good time to be a kid. Watching popular MMOs play Minecraft Story Mode. I miss those days. I watched Matt Pat actually do season 1 of Batman. I never watched season 2 though. I know in season 2 he becomes friends with the Joker, but that's all I know. Becomes friends with the Jonker. Uh-oh. No. 2 hard copies for season 1 and 2. Oh god. Minecraft story mode, yeah, I get. Oh god. I mean, I remember it being. I remember everyone. People still like make videos about them, but laughing about Ruben dying at the end. Like I saw this one like a week ago of this person just like laughing hysterically. I was like, all right, calm down. It's not that funny. Favorite Joker? Nation, both his vintage path and his villain path. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll probably do it one day. God, I have so many things I want to do on here. It's insane. I have such a big list. It's kind of nice though to be like, all right, what should I do next? And I already have stuff like, you know, every time it's time to do something new, I just have to pick from a big list. So it's kind of nice, but I want to do all those things right now. Like right now, I want to play on the channel Bug Fables, Sonic Unleashed, Wind Waker, Metroid Prime, Sonic Boom. And the FNAF games, like those are just games I want to play casually on here. It's already a huge list. It's on Switch? Oh. How much is it? I don't know. Might not be that expensive. I'll put it on my wish list, and if it ever goes on sale, I'll pick it up. How about that? That's what I'll do. You know what I want to do? I want to beat 50. I want to beat 420 mode on console. I want to beat the FNAF Max modes on console because it sounds absolutely horrible to playing it on console to begin with and do the Max mode. That sounds awful. I want to do it. It would make a great video. You know what I want to do for a video? This is what I'll do. Can I beat Five Nights at Freddy's Max modes in 5 nights? Boom. Beautiful title. 1470. That's not too bad. Oh, I think we're gonna clutch it out here. All right, let me focus real quick. No! Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, that sucks. Oh, Daisy fucked me over right at the end. Oh, all right. We can go another round. Why not? Let's keep going. Could Cuphead beat Homelander? I think a stick could beat Homelander. Here, let me do that right now. Can I show this off on... Yeah, I think it's fine. If it shows my credit card details, don't write them down. I'm kidding. It's my mom's credit card, so you can write it down. Batman. Yeah, speaking of Batman, I want to play the Batman Arkham games. I've had them on PS4 for like a year now. I just need to... Haven't gotten to them yet. Oh, here we go. Oh, 15? That's not bad. Here, I'll... Enemy Within. Pop you on there. What is Shadows mode? I'll just in case. Yeah, alright. they ever go on sale, I'll consider picking them up. That's my notification. Friends. Oh, alright. Right into ice. Ice, ice, baby. Ooh. I don't need no protection. Going in raw. I like my eShop like I like my women. Fast and unprotected. I don't know what I'm talking about. No credit card, I know. Sad day. Shadows Mode is just a game, black and white. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's not for me. Black and white? What do you think I am? An old man? Also, why would you have a black... Why? Hold on, you're telling me I have to separately pay for black and white mode? Why isn't that in, like, accessibilities features? Or you know what? Even better, I can just turn on black and white mode on my Switch. So what's the point of having a black and white mode? I'll just turn on that color option on my Switch too. Fuck off, Mar. The eShop has AI. Oh yeah, the AI hentai puzzle games. I love that shit. It's so funny. I remember like a year ago, I was like, that would be funny to get those and play them on stream. You know, as like a joke. And I was like, wait a minute, it's porn. I can't play that on stream. I'm gonna get into your Mario Kart server just to spite you. Oh yeah, you can do that. You can join people. Yeah, try me. Get out of the way, Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Sweep. Sweep. The black and white mode had cool lighting effects and highlight. That's kind of cool, but... That's stupid, though. So, like a year or two ago, I think at this point, I bought Spider-Man on the PS4, a physical edition. I haven't played it yet, but I accidentally bought the Spanish version of the disc. It's still, it runs in English on the console and stuff, so like nothing's affected, but I have a Spanish physical version of Spider-Man on PS4. Yeah, the Shadows mode thing seems like a cool thing to do on your second playthrough. If it was free, I wouldn't pay extra for it. That's ridiculous. Whee! Ow! Elizabeth. I have 100 hours in this game already. I think I actually have 110. I am addicted to this game. It's like one of my new favorite games. Not even kidding. It's so fucking fun. Because we're both ape brothers, true. I can't wait for Donkey Kong Bonanza to come out. I'm so excited for it. I need to bring in my Switch 2 to get repaired because it has a dead pixel on the screen, which sucks. And I was gonna do it around like the beginning of July, and I was like, no, I need Donkey Kong. Just seeing the few I haven't watched the direct for it, but watching a few gameplay screenshots and stuff like that, I have to do that day one. I'm so excited. It looks so good. And I'll be streaming it, of course. I'm going to stream it on launch night. My plan is, I'm hoping to get the Tropical Freeze Without Jumping video out on the same day, too. Because everyone will be in Donkey Kong mode. perfect time for that video. Which, I know, my Switch 2 had a dead pixel like a week in. It sucks. It happens, though. It's just a thing with LCD screens that sometimes it can get dead pixels. Like, nothing, like, I didn't break it or anything. It wasn't broken. It just happens. It's kind of like, you know, you buy a bag of chips and sometimes, or you buy a thing of cupcakes and sometimes, you know, the cupcakes are going to be a little squished, you know. Nothing bad, nothing went wrong. It's just, you know, sometimes it happens. So I'm going to bring that in. I think the beginning of August, I'll send her in. We can do some non-Nintendo Switch stuff in August. We'll see. I have to figure out what I want to do around that time. I'm sure I have a challenge on a non-Switch challenge I can do. All right, let's keep... Conk looks conked out of his mind. He always is. He's just built different, you know? How many cupcakes? Hey, I guess that was a bad analogy. I don't know. Like... Ow, shut up. Like you know, you order like a giant thing of like 100 cupcakes. Sometimes one of them's gonna be squished. I don't know. I can't think of a good analogy, but you know what I mean. Nothing went wrong. It's just, you know, sometimes it happens. And that's the thing with dead pixels. Sometimes it happens. Like, I was looking up stuff about it, and I've heard people be like, yeah, I got a brand new $2,000 4K monitor, and it had a dead pixel on it. Like, it just happens. It sucks, but hopefully they fix it. What's cool, though, is all Switch 2s are under warranty for a year. So if you have a problem with it right now, you can get it fixed for free. I'm conking it right now. Eee. I have the world's worst metabolism. I have to be grinding in the gym day and night to stay skinny because I eat one snack and gain 10 pounds. Damn, that sucks. Nah, I mean, maybe if you gain weight unreasonably fast, then maybe. I mean, I have a bad metabolism too. Always made me a little chonky. Yes, you should 1000% get the Switch 2. It's so nice. Like, the dead pixel thing aside, which isn't really even a big deal, but it's such a nice, high-quality console. It just feels so good. Like, it just feels so nice and high quality. I would maybe wait until there's more games for it that you want to come out. Like, if you're not a big Mario Kart fan, I wouldn't get it now, but you know, if you're a big fan of 3D Mario, I would highly recommend it when the next 3D Mario comes out. I'm a Pokey. I turn into the other long-necked man. I guess it's not a long neck. It's like he's like a snowman, kind of. If you want, but I would rather get Steam. Boo! Steam Deck is stupid. I'm kidding. Why is Steam Deck? Boo! Switch 2 is way better. I'll stay on that ground forever. People are already having their Switch 2s bricked because they're trying to pirate games. And you know what? Fuck them. They deserve it. Fuck around, find out. I hate people who leak video games early. Like with Mario Wonder, I was so mad when that happened. And there's like YouTubers I liked too playing it. Like, come on. You can't wait a few days. You have to play it illegally, you loser. My Switch broke, so I... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that might be a good reason to get one too. It's a... You know, it seems a little expensive, but like for what it is, it's cheap. Like, it is expensive, but relative to other stuff, it's not, if you get what I mean. Oh, God. Let me through. I think it's totally worth it, though. It's so nice. Actually, the Joy-Con, I got a Switch 2 Joy-Con 2. So nice. Like, probably the best controller I've used. It's such a nice controller. Steam Deck has the entire OG Nintendo catalog with the whole scene. See, okay, here's my thing about pirating games, okay? I've said it before, but I'll make it stand firm. My thing with pirating games is that if it's a game that's old and hard to get and the company doesn't sell anymore, do whatever you want. I don't care. But if it's a game that's like Mario Kart World, just for example, if it's like available to buy and it's being sold, but it's just like expensive from that company, I don't think it's right to pirate it. Because a lot of people say, you know, oh, they pirate for game preservation, which is good, but a lot of people just use it as an excuse to steal. I think you're lame. Like, I get it, it's expensive, but, you know, I don't know. You can do whatever you want. You can pirate relatively, you know, games that are available to purchase, but I'll just judge you, you know? That's just my personal opinion. But I'm totally for it when it comes to game preservation. That's a great thing. I would never pirate Switch 1 or Switch 2, but if the company makes no money from me buying it, yeah, that's a good way to think about it. If the company doesn't make money, well, I mean, yeah, that's a good. You have to be specific though. If the company has no way to make money off it, because you know you could like I could sell a Switch game on eBay. Nintendo won't profit from that, but if there's no way to buy it from the company, then go ahead. I think that's a good way to look at it. All right, Conk Door, we got this. Conk Door, we're going to your homeland. Wait, is it? Hold on. This is the one I almost won on earlier. Am I gonna win here again? I hope so. Fuck off, Swoop. Golok. Damn. Ibra. Do you think Golok's their real name or a fake name? I hope it's their rename. Imagine, dude, I would name my kid Gorlock. That'd be awesome. Chappa. Chippy, chippy, chappa, chappa. Doobie, doobie. Dabu, dabu. Nintendo ninjas are now tracking your location. God, people... I get a lot of its joke, but people, like... They think Nintendo is so, like... grub hungry, I guess, that they'll do anything. They'll shut down like every fan project, but like they've only shut down like a few fan games and fan projects. If you really look at the numbers, like, and people also get mad, like, my brain's a little scrambled. Yeah, if you actually look at it, they actually haven't done it that many times. There was one because you had to pay for it, and you can't do that with fan games. And there was another, it was a Metroid remake. I think they got rid of that because there was a reason they got rid of that. I don't remember what it was. Well, most of the projects they shut down is because people are making money off of them, which you can't do. You know, that's just illegal. I'm like, you can have like a Patreon that's like, hey, if you like the game, you can donate here, which I'm totally fine for that. But, you know, I'm all for ethical fan games. Totally, I love fan games. It's great. Ethical fan games, that's my shit. Unethical fan games, you're just asking for trouble. But you can see, you know, I get, you know, it's shitty for them to do, but, you know, you need to, you follow the rules. Don't you dare do this to me, Philip. 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 Damn it. Well, what time is it? It's been 2 hours. Yeah, we can keep going. Look at his Bob's little head. He's so cute. I love him. I'll do a couple more rounds and call it for today. Getting some good practice in. Back in the 7th... What? I remember making a Mario Galaxy X Paper Mario game, but I stopped because my friend told me I was gonna... No, you would have been fine. As long as you don't make money off it, Nintendo doesn't care. Like, do you know how many Nintendo fan games there are? And how many they've actually had a problem with? It's so little, and people make it out to be such a big deal. And then they'll also complain that Nintendo doesn't want to work with the Smash Bros community, even though like 95% of them are fucking weird freak pedos. Like, why does Nintendo wanna work with me? It's not like I just touch kids all day. I'm like, oh, I wonder. And then you know how fucking Moist Critical will come in like, hey guys, so today I want to talk about something a little interesting. I'm going to talk about how Nintendo is the worst company of all time. Even though I've heard Moist Critical straight up said that Nintendo was the worst video game company of all time. But then there's like companies like Activision Blizzard where like they're the definition of sexual assault. Like, really? You're going to say Nintendo is the worst gaming company of all time, even though they're super known for being inclusive as fuck? Like, they were like celebrated in Japan for being the most like welcome and opening company. Like, Nintendo's based as fuck, and you're gonna call them worse than Activision Blizzard because they don't want to work with pedophiles in the Smash community? Fuck you. I'm going on a little bit of a rant. I'm sorry. I kind of lost it a bit there. I'm sorry. I just get so annoyed. Like, of course, Nintendo does a bunch of shitty stuff, but like, to say they're the worst company, you're just actually stupid. Like, that's ridiculous to say. Well, Nintendo, scummy stuff, all the other companies. Exactly. And a bunch of companies do stuff way worse than Nintendo. Like, Nintendo is just like an average company, but they're also based when it comes to their politics. And you're just gonna cry and complain that they take down freaking Super Mario 7, who was stealing money off of people? Like, fuck off. Like, the biggest problem you could say with Nintendo was that for, like, the Wii U era, their games sucked. That's, like, the biggest thing you can say about them. That's, like, their biggest scandal. Oh, EA. Yeah, EA, dude. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna say Nintendo's the worst, and then there's freaking EA that charges $80 for you to take a... Yeah, they're like, oh, $80? That's ridiculous for Mario Kart. And then in an EA game, you have to pay $80 to take a step on the ground. Nintendo is super against AI2 based. They're pro LGBTQ based. What else? They have Waluigi based. I used to watch Moist Critical, but when the Switch 2 came out and him making all those videos spreading misinformation about it, I couldn't. It pissed me off. So it's like, really, you're gonna fuck this up? Like, how am I supposed to trust you with basic information now? How am I supposed to trust you covering complex conversations when you can't even get the simplest thing right? Like, come on, man. And he never changed, like, corrected the story either. He said that Breath of the Wild was $90. I was like, that's not true. I mean, it was $90, but that's if you buy the deluxe version and DLC. And you're gonna sprint around and be like I've seen fake screenshots, people saying Donkey Kong Bonanza's $90 when it's actually 70. Like, the people are straight up lying now to try to defame Nintendo. Like, you're such a loser. Fuck off. Just let me play Mario Kart. Need more Kenobi Let's Play. It's coming. I'm glad. I'm feeling, I don't know, my emotions and my mental state and me feeling good are such up and down, but I've been feeling better lately. That's why we're gonna be starting Wind Waker tomorrow. If I do stream tomorrow, which I most likely will, we're gonna start Wind Waker. And I'm gonna completely do that game. I'm gonna play it all. It's not gonna be like Hollow Knight or FNAF Into the Pit, where I stop midway through. I'm doing all of Wind Waker on here, I promise. And I'm gonna do that with a lot more games too. I promise. One of the villains in Paper Mario T2 ID is a transphobic. Nintendo is so base. Oh, the store. Nintendo has peak content and Waluigi. Exactly. Found out. See, they got you. They're lying to you. They're liars. And I remember people were like, oh my god, Mario Kart's $100 when, well, people thought Mario Kart World was $90 because someone misread the website and didn't see it actually said euros instead of dollars. So we had this whole big problem and big YouTubers spreading misinformation because they can't read. Wow. Exactly. See, they just want to say Nintendo big greedy and not actually think about it. Use logic to how games are priced. Every company's doing the same. Exactly. Oh shit. This long neck is winning, losers. Not anymore. Fuck off, David. The worst thing Nintendo has ever done was not give Waluigi a game. Yep. Yeah, that's the story we need to be spreading. I'll pay $1,000 for games as long as it has Waluigi. It's so weird that Waluigi was never in WarioWare either. Like, they make a joke about Waluigi not being in WarioWare. Like, Wario is calling all of his friends like, oh yeah, it's time to get all my friends for WarioWare. So he calls Ashley and, you know, the other WarioWare guys. And he calls up Waluigi. He's like, oh, sorry, wrong number. Like, why is it Waluigi in WarioWare? Like, that's the perfect place to put him. Have more content with him. Why is he not there? It's like if Luigi was never in Mario Kart. It's like, why? I'm fly like a pelican. Yeah, I think Conk, dude, I'm actually really liking Conk Door with the airplane. It feels really good. And perfect for this, actually. Like, I still have... I like using Smalls as my, small, lightweight characters with acceleration for, doing regular races, but for Knockout Tour, this is a pretty good set. Perfect Wario voice, thank you. I love doing the Wario voice. I'm excited for Wind Waker because I get to do my old lady voice at the start of the game. I love doing old lady voices. I would wait 5 more years for GTA 6 or a Waluigi game. Yeah, yes. Who needs GTA 6 when you got... Oh, dude, I am cooking you guys. Who needs GTA 6 when we can have Waluigi? And a boom. All right. I think that was some pretty good practice. We got a good feel on some of the courses. We got a good car and character combo. We beat Maki and Daniel. How did King Boo get so high? He's a computer. The fuck? Your fisher? What's a fishery voice? It's a fishery voice. Nintendo community channels saying Nintendo sucks are kind of narcissistic because they... Oh my god, fucking Mutahar. Oh my god, he had to make an apology video because he bought the Switch too. He's like, yeah, don't buy one. And then he bought one day one. Like, wow. Hypocrite. I hate that guy anyways. But, wait, what's a fishery voice? Oh, fish fry. What's a fish? Oh, howdy, partner. You wanna see my fish fry on a sweet summer afternoon? That voice. All right. We're gonna call it here for today. We got some good practice in. I think we are ready for Knockout Tour next week. We're gonna start Knockout Tour 3 stars next week. Hold on real quick. No, not here. No, wait, yeah. But I will be back I'm hoping tomorrow. The plan is to be back tomorrow to do some... We're gonna start Wind Waker. So that will be fun. There's like a 90% chance I'll be live tomorrow, you know? So I want to be live, but just in case, you know me and my pain. But thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the stream or VOD, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that junk. You can check out my second channel, TikTok, Twitter, and Discord server in the links below. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.